Hello everyone and welcome back to this next episode of Oxygen Not Included, where we will continue where we left off. Lucky for that. Pipe blocked. Oh, I don't know. We have made this area that basically we can cool things. Plan to have some cooling. This cooling should stop some of all this heat to come up. So that's, or at least that was the plan. To be quite honest. Then we have this other room that we are working on because we got this natural gas generator in here, so that is a thing we will want to work on too. I wanted to get sealed first before we do anything more, basically. And then there is the thing. Oh, we need to get all this down too. Oh, that was an aluminium. Well, the thing is, we need to start manufacture plastic too. And if we go into our refinery and then we take our polypressed here, we will see that the plastic molecule and all that kind of stuff. The effect is that when this is working, we will get some plastic, but we will get some steam too. And we will get a lot of heat, actually. More than I care for. So the thing is, how do we do this in a way that is going to be good for us? Building melted. Ooh, what's up here? Is this not connected? No, it's not connected, so okay, so let's disable this and then connect this one. Now this one should actually be running from time to time. If this ever gets down to, let's say, 5%, then it will actually start to. Okay, so that means this one actually got something in it that it shouldn't have. Well, we do have a lot of things down here that is not good for it, to be quite honest. Or is it because of the heat? Refinery, oil. Maybe it's because of the heat. What does it say about the over? Got to say someplace where it's overheating. If it's overheating. Overheating temperatures. So the temperature in this could be that, to be quite honest. Change it to so. Well, let's try to get to the next thing. Oh, now we can actually remove some stuff. So if we go into our power settings, we could basically just delete all of this. No need for that. And this one we will deconstruct as well. So we want to try to make so that we can make some plastic. It's very important that we actually do start making that in some way, because so the thing is for the if we go into say our polypress, and then we want to use, let's say we build it here just for the heck of it. Then I want it to be mesh tiles that are below it, and then I want to make a basement down here below it. Oh, I don't know what happened. And we'll just dig this out just to dig it out, to be honest. And then I will put down a ladder. I just decided both sides because, well, who cares? Basically. Okay. We got a new print. Well, maybe we should start trying to think of a way to cool this, the whole base down. Could be a good idea. The other thing is maybe we should start to. You discover a fossilized critter buried in my colony, at least one part of it, but it does not resemble any of the specimens that we have encountered on this asteroid. Where did we get it from? The thing is, we want to change our our beds in time for that to get changed. We will need need plastic. If we go into our furniture, comfy bed, then it says 200 kilo plastic. So we actually need plastic. It's not like we need it not right now, but we need to get it at least. Obviously he can't go anywhere because he needs to go to the bathroom, and this is okay. Now he should be able to. Well, I don't. What? They don't have any jobs? That's the first. Well, let's fancy decor. Well, for now it can stay. But I'm not sure it will be able to continue to do that. Well, it's do we have any wires or other stuff here? That's actually my biggest question. We don't have that. We don't have any power wires in that, and we don't have any plumbing or ventilation, so we can just demolish this and maybe try to think of a and there was nothing here either. But we will need to close it off, or some things is not going to be able to work as it should. Okay, so I can just easily demolish this. Okay, so now this is actually starting to look like something. Sure, they still need to do a little bit of work here, but who cares about that? So we know from a fact that this is going to be very hot. So we will, hopefully this will be able to take some of the cooling that is in here and cool this area a little bit down. That is the plan, at least. Then we are going to put in some automation. Going to put in a thermal sensor in here. Let's put it here and then turn it over to there. Then we got the power, because I don't mind setting the power to it, because as long as we don't have any petroleum going up, it doesn't matter. Salt water, salt water. Now we can add that floor. We can do some sweeping again, and we can sweep this too. Sweep that, sweep that. Or actually mob. No. So. I think there will not be a problem with setting it to 3000 because we actually need to close this again. Well, maybe we sweep all and all everything. Maybe that rancher and supplier. How come you are not just basically you should be able to new print. Oh, it's because there's no oxygen, so they can't get out. Are you telling me that even through this the calculation from this should be possible? The calculation. We are definitely producing more oxygen that we need. Most of my question is basically how, even if we have set, now that we have set this atmosphere very low actually, I don't want this hydrogen to get down, end up getting down here. Looks like we are starting to get into a problem. Well, at least I think we will soon be able to have the plastic that is needed. Let's try to prioritize what is actually necessary. Let's get me 50 more of these. Is it really necessary to have one more room of these to fill up the amount of gas that is necessary for these to work? because that's the problem right now. No oxygen. Oh, we can build. Cancel that delivery, cancel that. Let's look at it tonight if there's actually 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so how we got 1, 2. Do we have a duplicate more out here someplace? Well, it doesn't look like it. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter, because if we can't provide the amount of oxygen that is actually needed to get it. Well, it's breathable, but it's not like it's good in any way. That's the thing, it's breathable, but it's not like, whoa, this is awesome that we got a lot of oxygen in here. Well, looks like there's something here that is making something bad. So let's now this has been done. We will set this to be send a green signal if it's below let's say if it's below 40. Then it will basically be using some all the time. So now we can go in and say, well, we want this one to go just straight up here. and then we can probably, because we got a lot of salt water laying around, maybe we should go in and say that our plumbing system, that we need a bottle emptier right here, because that way we should be able to get just empty some of all these bottles that we have around. But my question is, if this is not enough to, basically we are producing enough oxygen to 24 duplicants, but it's not enough, to be quite honest. What the fuck do we then do? Sure, we are not going to run out of oxygen, obviously, because we are producing so much of it, but I wanted this to be filled in so that it's great, that we have plenty, that it's very breathable. I don't like that my base is like not in that particularly good stage. To be quite honest, I would like it to be better. So I like to know what this is, so that I can start planning for it. No gas output. Okay, I didn't expect that. The thing is, when this has been making some, Okay, there's just a lot of different gases down here for some reason. For some reason unknown. Let's just reject it all. And this one, well, we can put our brine in here and our salt water in here, because it wouldn't matter that much to us. Well, it sure is cool, starting to cool everything down around here, so that's great. And if we go into our heating, then we will be able to see that this is actually going up pretty damn fast. See, it's already over 80 degrees. I think we need to change this to 30. Because right now this is starting to get to the point where it's actually getting dangerously close to breaking. Because the area is so cold. So well, let's look at this. Well, let's put this back on. Actually, I think maybe it would be better to change this to actually steel. Because 40 degrees this is as close as it gets to the area actually. But the area didn't get, it was only the polypress that actually ended up getting hot. But now that we actually have some, well, we don't have enough for what I want to, because then I actually wanted to change this outlet to to the high pressure vent. Well, we can probably start to make some of the layout to let's just deconstruct this and deconstruct this one. This hydrogen gas, well, I don't like it, but let's say that we make this to our living quarter. For all of our duplicates. If we do that, then we will. I want to make it into private bedrooms, and that means that the tiles, the room needs to be minimum 24. So if they need to be minimum 24, that would mean that it's 6 tiles. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are in luck that we can actually make this area down here to so that's 12. That's actually kind of lucky that it fits so well. What's not lucky is that all the bad gases are up there, but that's another story. To be quite honest. So how it hasn't been changed, so let's continue. I want to make some we need some decoration up here, but we need some because if we go into a private room, it needs 2 decor items for it to be. So if we go into our furniture and start looking at, then maybe we should just put one of these in. And then if we just take gold, then if we just take this and then put it inside, so that's one decor item that we are using here. I don't know if this is actually a okay, so So it can be a door if we want to do that. So let's change it. So now let's try to set it to 40 degrees again. And let's look at, because now this one should be have an over, where does it say, overheating temperature of 200, and so that's very hot. Okay, for some reason it's not getting that hot anymore. Okay, there must be something about the material that has been used. If we go into the polypress, what does? Oh, okay, so it's simply overheat. Let's go into the overheat temperature is plus 200. But it doesn't say. Oh, it does say thermal reactive. So okay, so that must be why it's because of the reactive that it's. Well, anyway, we are at cycle 240, so I will stop this episode now, and I hope you guys learned something. Whatever I do, it's basically I'm just trying to learn the game right now, so it's not like I do make mistakes. Also, but I learned something. I hope you guys did too. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.